Welcome to this video on leadership in organizational behavior, where we explore the key roles, activities, and challenges that define effective leadership. In this session, we will discuss the responsibilities of leaders, the importance of ethical leadership, how leaders navigate global and cultural complexities, and the emerging trends shaping the future of leadership. This content is designed for undergraduate students and is presented in clear, simple terms to ensure a thorough understanding of the topic. Stay tuned as we dive deep into the fascinating world of leadership and its impact on organizational success. This slide introduces the core activities that leaders are responsible for in an organization. Leaders often perform tasks similar to managers, ensuring their teams and organizations function smoothly. The four main areas of focus include communication, traditional management, human resource management, and networking. Communication involves sharing information effectively to ensure that everyone on the team is on the same page. Traditional management includes planning, decision-making, and controlling tasks to achieve organizational goals. Human resource management focuses on people-related tasks, such as motivating, training, and resolving conflicts within the team. Lastly, networking involves building relationships both inside and outside the organization to foster collaboration and gain support for organizational objectives. Over the next slides, we will explore each of these areas in detail to understand how leaders fulfill these responsibilities. Communication is an essential activity for leaders as it ensures that information flows smoothly within the team and across the organization. Leaders must handle routine questions from their team members to clarify doubts or provide guidance on procedural matters. For instance, a team member might ask how to access a specific resource, and the leader would respond with clear instructions. Leaders also spend time sharing updates, whether through emails, phone calls, or meetings, ensuring everyone is aware of new policies or project progress. Additionally, processing paperwork is a key part of communication. This includes writing reports to summarize the team's activities, drafting memos to announce changes, and reading through emails and reports to stay updated on developments within the organization. Effective communication by leaders ensures that team members are informed, engaged, and aligned with organizational goals. Traditional management activities are the foundation of a leader's responsibilities. In the planning and coordinating phase, leaders set clear goals for their team, ensuring that everyone understands the objectives they need to achieve. For example, a leader might outline the milestones for a new project and assign deadlines for each phase. Scheduling tasks and organizing work for team members ensures that everyone has a clear role and knows what is expected of them. Decision-making involves analyzing problems as they arise and identifying effective solutions. For instance, if a team faces a delay, the leader might decide to reassign tasks or extend deadlines to ensure quality. Controlling and monitoring involve checking that all tasks are being performed as planned. Leaders may review performance reports or personally inspect work to ensure that it meets organizational standards. These activities help leaders maintain order and guide their teams toward achieving desired outcomes. Human resource management is crucial for creating a productive and motivated team. Leaders are responsible for keeping their team members engaged and encouraged. This often involves recognizing and rewarding employees for their achievements, such as praising them during meetings or providing incentives like bonuses. Positive feedback is also essential for reinforcing good performance and encouraging further improvement. When conflicts arise, leaders must step in to mediate and resolve disagreements. For example, if two team members have differing opinions on how to approach a task, the leader might facilitate a discussion to help them reach a compromise. Staffing is another critical responsibility. Leaders participate in hiring new employees, ensuring they are the right fit for the team. Once hired, new employees are on board and trained to help them adapt to their roles and improve their skills. By focusing on these activities, leaders create a supportive environment that enables their teams to thrive. Networking is a vital activity for leaders as it helps them build and maintain relationships that support the organization's goals. Socializing refers to informal conversations that leaders have with their team members and colleagues. For instance, a leader might discuss weekend plans or shared hobbies with colleagues during lunch breaks. These casual interactions help build trust and rapport. Politicking, on the other hand, involves influencing others to gain support for certain initiatives or decisions. Leaders also interact with external stakeholders, such as suppliers, customers, or representatives from the community. For example, they might meet with suppliers to negotiate better terms or attend public events to represent their organization. By networking effectively, leaders can strengthen their organization's presence and ensure support from key stakeholders. This slide explains the difference between successful and effective leadership. Successful leaders focus on advancing their careers by achieving promotions and gaining recognition. They spend much of their time networking and ensuring their visibility within the organization. For instance, a successful leader might actively participate in high-profile projects or represent the company at events to gain recognition. Effective leaders, on the other hand, focus on achieving the organization's goals while ensuring that their team members are satisfied and motivated. These leaders prioritize tasks such as clear communication, conflict resolution, and team development. The main difference lies in their priorities. Successful leaders focus on personal advancement, while effective leaders aim for team and organizational success. Both aspects are important, but a balance between the two is often the key to sustainable leadership. Successful leaders focus on networking as a way to climb the corporate ladder and achieve personal career growth. They spend a significant portion of their time engaging in socializing and politicking. Socializing involves casual conversations and interactions with colleagues, which help in forming alliances and gaining support. Politicking, on the other hand, is about influencing decisions and shaping outcomes within the organization. For example, a successful leader may form alliances with senior managers to gain support for a project or a promotion. In addition to internal networking, successful leaders focus on building strong external relationships. This involves connecting with stakeholders such as customers, suppliers, and community members. For instance, they might meet with suppliers to negotiate better deals or engage with customers to understand their needs better. Another key activity of successful leaders is gaining visibility. They represent their organization at public events, conferences, or community gatherings, which helps in building their personal brand and making their contributions visible to others. This visibility often translates into opportunities for recognition, awards, or career advancement. While networking is a valuable skill, it is important for leaders to balance these activities with other responsibilities to ensure organizational goals are not compromised. Effective leaders focus on creating a positive and productive environment for their teams. Their primary goal is to ensure that the team delivers high-quality work that aligns with organizational objectives. For instance, an effective leader might implement clear performance metrics and hold regular team meetings to review progress. Building trust is another cornerstone of effective leadership. Trust allows team members to feel comfortable sharing their ideas and concerns without fear of judgment. Leaders can build trust by listening actively, showing empathy, and treating all team members fairly. For example, acknowledging an employee's hard work during a team meeting fosters trust and mutual respect. Effective leaders also excel in communication and human resource management. They provide constructive feedback to help team members improve, offer rewards and recognition to boost morale, and resolve conflicts in a fair and timely manner. For example, if two team members disagree on how to complete a task, the leader might facilitate a discussion to help them find common ground. By focusing on these activities, effective leaders ensure both the satisfaction of their team and the achievement of organizational goals. This slide highlights the fundamental differences between successful and effective leaders. Successful leaders are primarily focused on their career growth. They prioritize activities that help them gain recognition and promotions, such as networking and increasing their visibility within and outside the organization. For example, they may attend external events or engage in politicking to build strategic alliances. In contrast, effective leaders are more focused on the well-being and performance of their teams. They spend more time engaging with their team members, providing clear communication, and addressing their needs. Their efforts are directed toward ensuring that the team's work is of high quality and that employees feel satisfied and motivated. The way outcomes are measured also differs between the two types of leaders. For successful leaders, outcomes are often measured by personal achievements, such as promotions or recognition. On the other hand, effective leaders measure success by the team's accomplishments, employee satisfaction, and the overall alignment of the team's work with organizational goals. While both approaches are important, a balance between success and effectiveness is essential for long-term leadership success. Leaders who strike a balance between success and effectiveness are often the most impactful. They understand the importance of networking to build relationships and gain recognition, but they also prioritize the needs of their teams. For example, a leader might attend an external networking event to represent the organization but ensure that they return to address the immediate needs of their team. Aligning personal and organizational goals is another critical strategy. Leaders should ensure that their career advancement efforts, such as taking on high-visibility projects, also benefit their teams and contribute to the organization's objectives. For instance, a leader might pursue a leadership development program that enhances their ability to manage their team effectively. Reflective leadership involves regularly assessing how one's activities are impacting both personal growth and team outcomes. Leaders can ask themselves questions like, am I spending enough time with my team, or are my networking efforts contributing to the organization's goals? By maintaining this balance, leaders can achieve personal success while fostering a high-performing and satisfied team. Leadership styles determine how a leader interacts with their team and approaches their responsibilities. Autocratic leadership is characterized by leaders who make decisions without consulting their team members. This approach can be effective in situations requiring quick decision-making but might lead to lower team morale over time. Democratic leadership, on the other hand, involves team members in the decision-making process, fostering collaboration and a sense of ownership among the team. Transformational leaders focus on inspiring and motivating their team to achieve a larger vision, often by emphasizing the importance of shared goals and personal growth. Lastly, transactional leadership relies on a system of rewards and punishments to drive performance, which can be effective for achieving specific tasks but may not foster long-term commitment or innovation. Each style has its own strengths and weaknesses, and the effectiveness of a style depends on the context and team dynamics. Regardless of their leadership style, all leaders engage in certain key activities to ensure their teams are aligned and productive. Setting clear goals is fundamental, as it provides the team with a clear understanding of what needs to be achieved. Leaders communicate these objectives effectively, often breaking them down into smaller, manageable tasks. Providing feedback is another critical activity, as it helps team members understand their strengths and areas for improvement. Constructive feedback, when delivered positively, can significantly enhance performance and morale. Motivating the team is essential for maintaining enthusiasm and commitment. Some leaders may rely on tangible rewards like bonuses, while others may use emotional motivation by sharing a compelling vision. Monitoring progress involves checking in with the team regularly to ensure that everyone is on track and any obstacles are promptly addressed. These activities help leaders maintain focus, align efforts, and foster a culture of accountability within their teams. Effective leaders go beyond basic responsibilities by incorporating practices that empower and inspire their teams. Empowering team members involves delegating tasks appropriately and trusting them to make decisions within their areas of expertise. This autonomy not only boosts confidence but also fosters a sense of ownership among the team. Building strong relationships is another hallmark of effective leadership, as it creates a foundation of trust and open communication, enabling team members to share ideas and concerns freely. Fostering innovation involves creating an environment where creativity is encouraged and new ideas are welcomed and supported. For instance, leaders might allocate time for brainstorming sessions or pilot new approaches to problem solving. Finally, adapting to situations is crucial, as effective leaders understand that different challenges require different approaches. For example, a leader might adopt a more directive style during a crisis but switch to a collaborative approach when fostering team growth. These practices help leaders maximize their team's potential while navigating the complexities of organizational dynamics. Leaders often face a variety of challenges that require strategic thinking and effective problem-solving skills. Managing diverse teams is a significant challenge, as leaders must ensure that all team members feel included and respected while addressing cultural differences that may affect communication and collaboration. For example, leaders might need to adapt their communication style to accommodate team members from different cultural backgrounds. Balancing priorities is another common challenge, as leaders must manage their time effectively to address multiple responsibilities such as team management, strategic planning, and stakeholder engagement. Driving change can be particularly difficult, as it often involves overcoming resistance from team members who may feel uncertain or apprehensive about new processes or systems. Leaders must communicate the benefits of change clearly and provide support to ease the transition. Maintaining motivation is essential, especially during high-stress periods when team members may feel overwhelmed. Leaders can address this by recognizing their team's efforts, providing encouragement, and ensuring that workloads are manageable. By addressing these challenges proactively, leaders can maintain team cohesion and drive success even in difficult circumstances. Leadership development is a continuous process that enables individuals to grow and adapt to the evolving demands of leadership. Self-assessment is a crucial first step, as it allows leaders to understand their strengths and areas that need improvement. This might involve reflecting on past experiences or using formal tools like personality or leadership assessments. Continuous learning is essential for staying updated on best practices and new approaches in leadership. Leaders can attend workshops, enroll in leadership development programs, or seek mentorship from experienced professionals. Building emotional intelligence is another key aspect of development, as it enhances a leader's ability to connect with their team, manage emotions, and resolve conflicts effectively. This involves improving self-awareness, showing empathy, and strengthening interpersonal skills. Seeking feedback is an ongoing process that helps leaders understand how their actions and decisions are perceived by others. Regular feedback from peers, mentors, and team members provides valuable insights that can guide personal growth and enhance leadership effectiveness. By focusing on these steps, aspiring leaders can build the skills and confidence needed to lead effectively in any context. Leadership effectiveness is assessed using a combination of quantitative and qualitative measures. Team performance is a primary indicator, focusing on whether the team is achieving its goals and delivering high-quality results. For example, a team led by an effective leader would consistently meet deadlines and maintain a high standard of work. Employee satisfaction reflects how engaged and motivated team members feel under their leader's guidance. High levels of employee retention and positive attitudes toward work are clear signs of a satisfied team. Innovation and growth serve as additional indicators, as effective leaders encourage the adoption of new ideas and invest in the development of their team's skills. This might involve introducing innovative solutions to challenges or providing training opportunities. Finally, feedback from stakeholders, including peers, subordinates, and upper management, offers valuable insights into a leader's effectiveness. Positive evaluations and constructive feedback highlight a leader's ability to align with organizational goals while maintaining strong relationships within the workplace. Together, these indicators provide a comprehensive view of leadership success. To sustain effective leadership, leaders must adopt strategies that enhance their ability to guide their teams and adapt to evolving challenges. Promoting a positive work culture is essential, as it creates an environment where team members feel valued and motivated. Leaders can achieve this by fostering open communication, where team members feel comfortable sharing their ideas, and encouraging mutual respect among all team members. Continuous self-improvement is another critical strategy, as effective leaders recognize the need to stay updated with the latest leadership practices and trends. This might involve attending workshops, reading relevant literature, or participating in peer learning groups. Building resilience enables leaders to manage stress effectively and maintain their focus during high-pressure situations. For instance, practicing mindfulness or maintaining a healthy work-life balance can help leaders stay composed and make better decisions. Encouraging collaboration ensures that all team members feel involved and contribute to the team's success. By promoting teamwork and inclusivity, leaders can tap into diverse perspectives and foster innovation. These strategies not only sustain leadership effectiveness but also enhance team and organizational performance. Leadership is evolving rapidly to meet the challenges and opportunities of the modern workplace. Emotional intelligence is becoming increasingly important, with leaders focusing on developing empathy, managing relationships effectively, and enhancing self-awareness. For example, leaders with high emotional intelligence are better equipped to resolve conflicts and build trust within their teams. The adoption of technology is another major trend, as leaders now have access to tools like AI and advanced analytics to improve decision-making and streamline team management. For instance, AI tools can be used to monitor team performance or predict workload challenges. Diversity and inclusion are also taking center stage, with leaders prioritizing equitable practices and seeking to create environments where all voices are heard and valued. This includes actively working to eliminate bias and promoting diverse perspectives in decision-making. The rise of remote and hybrid work models has introduced new leadership challenges, such as managing virtual teams and maintaining engagement across geographically distributed teams. Leaders must adapt by leveraging virtual collaboration tools and finding innovative ways to keep their teams connected and motivated. These trends highlight the need for leaders to be flexible, forward-thinking, and committed to continuous learning. Leadership is a dynamic and multifaceted process that requires a balance between personal success and team effectiveness. Leaders who can combine strategies for career advancement with a strong focus on their team's well-being and performance are more likely to achieve long-term success. Adaptability is another critical trait, as leaders must adjust their styles to suit varying team dynamics and organizational challenges. For instance, a directive approach might be effective in a crisis, while a collaborative approach might work better for fostering innovation. Building strong relationships is fundamental to effective leadership, as trust and open communication create a supportive environment where team members feel valued and engaged. Leaders should invest time in fostering collaboration and ensuring that all team members have opportunities to contribute. Finally, committing to lifelong learning is vital in an ever-changing world. Leaders must continuously improve their skills, whether by attending workshops, seeking feedback, or staying informed about emerging trends. By embracing these takeaways, leaders can navigate the complexities of modern organizations while inspiring and empowering their teams. As we conclude, it is important to reflect on the essence of leadership. True leadership is not about holding a position of authority but about influencing others to achieve common goals. The most effective leaders empower their team members, helping them to grow and reach their full potential. This empowerment fosters a culture of trust, innovation, and mutual respect. Leadership is also about continuous adaptation and growth. Great leaders are those who are willing to learn from their experiences, seek feedback, and refine their approaches to meet changing demands. Above all, leadership is a journey rather than a destination. It is an ongoing process of self-improvement and making a positive impact on the people and organizations you serve. By embracing these principles, anyone can develop the qualities of a great leader and contribute meaningfully to their teams and communities. Ethics is a cornerstone of effective leadership, and leaders bear significant responsibility for upholding and promoting ethical behavior within their organizations. Modeling integrity is one of the most critical aspects of ethical leadership. Leaders must act with honesty and ensure that their actions are consistent with their words. For example, if a leader emphasizes punctuality, they should model this behavior by arriving on time for meetings. Promoting ethical practices involves encouraging transparency in communication, ensuring fairness in decision-making, and holding individuals accountable for their actions. Leaders should also prioritize moral considerations when making decisions by evaluating how their choices will impact employees, stakeholders, and the community. Lastly, leaders play a key role in fostering a culture of ethics by clearly defining organizational values, providing ethical guidelines, and creating an environment where employees feel empowered to act ethically without fear of retaliation. By prioritizing ethics, leaders can build trust, enhance organizational reputation, and foster long-term success. Ethical leadership comes with its own set of challenges, requiring leaders to navigate complex situations with care and integrity. One of the most common challenges is managing conflicts of interest, where a leader's personal interests might clash with their professional responsibilities. For instance, a leader may face pressure to favor a friend during a hiring process, which could compromise fairness. Another challenge arises from the pressure to achieve results, especially in highly competitive or resource-constrained environments. Leaders must resist the temptation to cut corners or ignore ethical principles in pursuit of short-term success. Maintaining transparency is also crucial but can be difficult, particularly when dealing with sensitive or complex issues. Leaders must ensure that their communication is clear, accurate, and honest to maintain trust. Finally, addressing unethical behavior is a critical but often uncomfortable responsibility. Leaders must be willing to confront and address unethical actions, whether they come from employees, peers, or stakeholders, to uphold the integrity of the organization. Overcoming these challenges requires a strong commitment to ethical principles and a willingness to make difficult but necessary decisions. Building ethical leadership skills is an ongoing process that requires dedication and proactive effort. The first step is developing ethical awareness by understanding core ethical principles and being able to identify situations where ethical dilemmas may arise. For instance, leaders should be able to recognize when a conflict of interest or a potential bias could affect their decision-making. Training and education are critical for strengthening ethical leadership skills. Leaders can participate in workshops, seminars, or formal programs that provide insights into ethical challenges and strategies for addressing them. Encouraging open dialogue is another essential practice. Leaders should foster an environment where employees feel safe discussing ethical issues or raising concerns without fear of judgment or reprisal. This can be achieved by holding regular team discussions about ethical practices or establishing anonymous reporting systems. Finally, setting clear expectations is crucial for guiding behavior across the organization. Leaders must communicate ethical guidelines and values effectively, ensuring that every team member understands what is expected of them. By taking these steps, leaders can cultivate the skills and confidence needed to lead with integrity and foster a culture of ethics within their organizations. Crisis situations test the resilience and effectiveness of leaders like no other circumstances. Maintaining calm and composure is critical in such situations, as panic or uncertainty from a leader can amplify fear within the team. Leaders must project confidence, demonstrating that they are in control and focused on resolving the crisis. Effective communication becomes even more important during a crisis. Leaders need to share accurate and timely updates with employees, customers, and stakeholders, ensuring that everyone understands the situation and the steps being taken to address it. For instance, a leader might hold daily briefings during a crisis to keep everyone informed. Decision-making under pressure is another key skill for crisis leadership. Leaders must evaluate available information quickly and make decisions that balance immediate needs with long-term consequences. Lastly, focusing on recovery ensures that the organization can rebuild and thrive after the crisis has passed. This might involve developing a phased recovery plan, allocating resources strategically, and ensuring that lessons learned from the crisis are applied to prevent future challenges. By adopting these practices, leaders can guide their organizations through crisis with strength and resilience. As we conclude this exploration of leadership, it is essential to reflect on the key qualities and practices that define successful leaders. Leadership is a balance of vision and adaptability. Leaders must be able to articulate a clear vision for the future while remaining flexible to adjust their strategies as circumstances evolve. Ethical and effective leaders recognize that their primary responsibility is to prioritize the well-being of their team and align their efforts with the overarching goals of the organization. They understand that a motivated and supported team is essential for achieving sustainable success. Continuous growth and learning are also central to leadership. The best leaders actively seek opportunities to expand their knowledge, refine their skills, and adapt to new challenges. Finally, every leader has the potential to inspire those around them and make a meaningful difference. Leadership is not confined to a position or title. It is about influence, integrity, and the ability to uplift others. By embracing these principles, anyone can develop into a leader who leaves a lasting, positive impact on their team and organization. Global leadership requires a unique set of skills and perspectives to manage the complexities of leading in a diverse, interconnected world. Cultural intelligence, CQ, is a critical competency, enabling leaders to understand and respect the norms, values, and behaviors of different cultures. For instance, a leader managing a team in Japan may need to adapt to hierarchical structures, while in Scandinavian countries, a more egalitarian approach might be required. Adaptability is equally important, as global leaders must be flexible in their leadership style to accommodate varying expectations and dynamics in different regions. A global mindset allows leaders to balance local responsiveness, understanding the unique needs of specific markets or teams with a broader, global perspective that aligns with the organization's overarching goals. Building cross-cultural teams is another essential aspect of global leadership. Leaders must foster an inclusive environment where individuals from diverse backgrounds feel valued and can collaborate effectively. For example, hosting regular team-building exercises can help bridge cultural gaps and promote mutual understanding. By embracing these practices, leaders can navigate the challenges of global leadership while leveraging the opportunities presented by diversity. Global leadership presents unique challenges that require thoughtful strategies to address. Language and communication barriers are a frequent challenge, as team members from different linguistic backgrounds may struggle to understand one another. Leaders can overcome this by encouraging the use of clear, simple language and providing translation tools or resources where necessary. Navigating cultural differences is another complex aspect of global leadership. Leaders must be sensitive to the values and norms of different cultures while finding ways to align team members' expectations and resolve potential conflicts. For example, in some cultures, direct feedback might be seen as rude, while in others, it is considered essential. Managing time zones and remote teams adds another layer of complexity. Coordinating meetings across multiple time zones can be challenging, and leaders must ensure that all team members feel engaged and included, regardless of their location. Compliance with local laws and regulations is also critical. Leaders must familiarize themselves with the legal and ethical standards of the regions in which their teams operate to avoid legal issues and maintain the organization's reputation. By proactively addressing these challenges, global leaders can create cohesive, high-performing teams despite the complexities of a multinational environment. Developing global leadership skills is a continuous journey that prepares leaders to thrive in diverse and international settings. Gaining international experience is one of the most impactful ways to build these skills. Leaders can take on cross-border projects or assignments in other countries to better understand global business dynamics and cultural nuances. Learning cultural sensitivity is equally important and can be achieved through cultural awareness training or by immersing oneself in local cultures. For example, a leader relocating to India might take the time to learn about Indian festivals, traditions, and business etiquette to build rapport with local colleagues. Fostering collaboration across borders is another critical step. Leaders can organize virtual team-building activities, such as online games or collaborative workshops, to strengthen bonds among geographically dispersed team members. Finally, strengthening digital communication skills is essential for effective global leadership. This includes mastering virtual collaboration tools like video conferencing and project management software to ensure seamless communication and engagement with remote teams. By following these steps, leaders can develop the skills and confidence needed to lead effectively in a globalized world. The future of leadership is shaped by emerging trends that reflect changing priorities and technological advancements. Sustainability-focused leadership emphasizes the importance of integrating environmental and social responsibility into organizational strategies. Leaders are increasingly expected to champion initiatives that reduce environmental impact, such as adopting renewable energy sources or supporting community development projects. Technology-driven leadership is another key trend, with leaders leveraging artificial intelligence and data analytics to make informed decisions and streamline operations. For example, AI tools can help identify patterns in employee performance data, enabling leaders to provide targeted support. A growing focus on employee well-being highlights the need for leaders to prioritize mental health and work-life balance. This might involve implementing flexible work policies or providing access to wellness programs. Leadership in the age of automation presents unique challenges, as leaders must guide their teams through workforce transitions brought about by technological advancements. Upskilling employees and fostering a culture of continuous learning are critical to ensuring that the workforce remains adaptable and competitive. By embracing these trends, leaders can position themselves and their organizations for success in a rapidly evolving landscape. As we conclude our exploration of leadership, it is evident that the role of leaders is evolving to meet the demands of a rapidly changing world. The challenges of globalization, technological advancements, and ethical considerations require leaders to adopt new approaches that prioritize inclusivity, adaptability, and continuous learning. Future leaders must embrace innovation while balancing it with sustainability and a focus on human-centric practices, ensuring that organizational goals align with broader societal needs. Moreover, leadership is increasingly recognized as a shared responsibility, where collaboration and collective efforts drive success. By inspiring and empowering individuals at all levels of an organization, leaders can foster a culture of trust, creativity, and resilience. The journey of leadership is one of constant growth and transformation, and by embracing these principles, leaders can make a meaningful impact on their teams, organizations, and the world at large. Thank you for watching this video on leadership in organizational behavior. We hope you found this session informative and engaging. If you enjoyed this content and would like to learn more about organizational behavior topics, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends and classmates who might find it helpful. Your support helps us create more content like this. See you in the next video. Until then, stay curious and keep learning.